Turn me up. G'day, playboys and girls. It is Carnival back here today, and today I feel like I need to add an opinion and talk about something with the Black Ops 3 Zombies that is coming out not very shortly, but quite soon, I guess you could say, and is to do with remakes of maps. And so the map we're talking about right now is Der Riese, which is the 4th map pack of World at War, which aka known as the Giant. It was featured, it was a Nazi zombie map, so Nazis were the zombies, and you could play as it was the 2nd map that featured the favourite, not quite original, but you could say original 4 characters, which was Richtofen, Nikolai, Dempsey and Takeo. Anyway, so there's been a couple of images that have led to this speculation that Der Riese might be remade. And this is quite a controversial and interesting topic because it's already been remade. It was remade in the Resurrection map pack and was put out with the Resurrection map pack in Black Ops 1, which was the final one that came out with Moon. It came out with the other 3 World at War maps, which was Nukleon Toten, known as Night, Zombie Barak, known as Asylum, Shino Numa, which is known as Swamp, and Der Riese the Giant, which was called Factory in the trailer, but then they changed it back anyway, so yeah. But the stuff that's starting to annoy me is, if it all depends on if these remakes are legitimate and they're for Black Ops 3, and they weren't like Black Ops 2 and scrapped, and then they actually are for Black Ops 3, my main points are, if it's a remake, it has to be, there's 2 ways they can go about this. Because Treyarch and the Zombies theme is so time travelled and time era related, they could use that to their advantage, and because of this photo here. That photo there, it's got Richtofen crossed out. Now this could mean that he's dead. I've discussed this in my other video. He might be dead, or just in Samantha's body. But one way you could go about this is, because they like putting like different time loops of each situation, like different time loops for people to go into. I'm saying, and they've done that for Mob of the Dead, where it's time looped, it's lapped, and there's 2 ways the timeway can go depending on how you do the Easter egg. But this is the thing: if Richtofen was killed or something, this could be a completely different time loop, and this could almost reset the story back to then. And they could do that if they wanted, because of Origins and because they're just Treyarch and they do what they want. And this could almost be their excuse, a time loop. So they could almost go and replay half of our favourite maps and just make that the Zombies campaign, pretty much, because it's going to be a XP based thing. But that's what they could do. They could make it time loop, so Richtofen's out, there might be a new character. It's like, what would happen if he was dead, if he wasn't here? Because he was the whole reason they got to Moon, because he wanted to make the he wanted to blow up the Earth to gain control of the ether and getting the focusing stone and the other important part out of Call the Dead. Because and then Nikolai, Dempsey, Takeo followed him on that, and they just helped him with that. That was always planned. The other 3 did nothing. And that's the thing, if he wasn't there, where would the path go? And so that's where they might be able to, or that might be a thing they might do, to remake the map and then just take it on a different way. But the thing is, I'm saying, if they do that, that's okay, but if they're just remaking maps for the sake of it, they need to if they're remaking maps, they can't replace new maps. Like, unless the new map is absolutely horrid and they're like, nah, this is just terrible, we'll remake Der Riese, throw it in instead. Unless it's that bad, I do not want remakes. And I don't know why so many people do, because you've already got Der Riese twice. Yeah, the graphics look better, but I really don't care about the graphics. It's such a silly thing to care about it that much. There's more important things to want than just to look at a game a bit better. And anyway, it's just silly. So remakes of maps should be far away from the important bits. They need to focus 100% on their new maps, and hopefully they do make new maps. And their new maps need to be thought out well and pretty much perfect. Because if they've wasted more time making remakes and instead of new maps, and the new maps turn out not as good because of remakes, then that's just stupid. So hopefully that's not the case. And they better not replace new maps. I don't mind if they just remake our favourite ones. I guess Der Riese, but hopefully Kino, maybe Ascension, maybe I don't know which ones you'd classify as fan favourites. But anyway, I don't even know if they'd remake Black Ops 2 ones, but if they did that, they need to put those all out in a separate little bundle just in themselves, not even important. You can choose, like, have fun with that. Be almost like a creative map where you could choose, a bit like the survival maps, if they weren't online, you could choose what round you start on, who you play as maybe, stuff like that. Could be good fun. I don't mind that, that's a good idea. I just hope that the remake maps are just not that important. And so, the reason why we think that the community and whatnot think that they might be remaking maps is because of this photo here, which is the photo of the Der Riese loading screen. And this photo is different to the other two because there's 3 loading screens, because you've got the original World at War one, which you'd need because you know where to go, where everything is. And then the second one, the Black Ops 1 remake loading screen, which is this one here. And then we've got this one now, which is the possible Black Ops 3 one. And it's altered in a couple of ways, and it's got Richthofen's signature up in the top left-hand corner. The only thing is, the writing in it is what got us really suspicious as well, to make us think it could be new, because it's got the Black Ops 3 loading screen / images / maps titles, the whole orange writing. I had that style. They've got that there, and so we either think, well, most people would say that could mean it's remade, but it also could mean that they were going to make it in Black Ops 2, a remake, and then scrapped it for some reason. So, I don't know. It's open for a lot of decisions. It's still early now, but I'm just putting out some opinions of what should happen and what shouldn't happen. So yeah, more zombies videos to come soon, guys. Make sure you drop a like on this one. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.